Overnight oats might sound boring, but give me a minute and let me change your mind. Welcome to Miji and Poppy's Kitchen, where today we are going to be doing 5 different versions of overnight oats. These are going to be just packed full of protein, nutrition, flavor, and I cannot wait to do them. Poppy goes to work every morning. He leaves the house like at 5 o'clock. So I am not up to make his breakfast, never have been. But then I've been seeing all these fantastic recipes for overnight oats. They fit in his gluten-free diet. I am trying to get as much protein as I can into every meal. And so it just works. This is going to work for all of our needs. So let's get started. I think it's going to be quick and easy, and I cannot wait to try them. Okay, so I've got 5 different flavors, and they all are going to start with the same base recipe, which is a half of a cup of oats. Not the quick cooking oats, but the old-fashioned oats. And so it's a half of a cup of that, a tablespoon of chia seeds. I was about to put in a quarter of a cup. So this is going to go in all of them. I've always heard of how healthy chia seeds are, and I've always wanted to start using them, but I just never have. But now that I am really trying to increase my protein in every meal and just trying to eat healthier, these are, I put them in a lot of things now. Okay, then we're going to have a half of a cup of milk. I have Fairlife milk, again, a little bit more protein than just your regular cup of milk. This may take me a while. And a half of a cup for you. Last one. Okay, and then they each get a fourth of a cup of Greek yogurt. I just got this huge thing at Costco. I watch nutritionists on social media, and everybody loves Costco's Greek yogurt. So, to tell you the truth, I have found and I can tell this is the same, that I don't love, like if I'm just going to eat yogurt, I love Greek yogurt, but the only kind that I like, because it's thicker, it's thicker than most any other yogurt I've ever had, is Fage. So, but because this isn't a recipe, this will be fine. But if I were just eating it by itself, I'd be eating me some Fage yogurt. But not eating it by itself. Look at how much protein this already has. I'm so excited. I've had overnight oats, but I just happened to see these recipes that I have not tried before, and I thought, okay, we need to try these, especially, like I said, now that Poppy is gluten-free, and it's just harder to, he can't just eat a bowl of cereal, any old bowl of cereal. We have found the gluten-free Cheerios, cinnamon and strawberry, and he likes those. So, but I'm not a huge cereal eater. I'd rather have a meal that I know is going to keep me full, and that's what this will do with all of this protein in here. I have eaten smoothies before for breakfast and things, or drank smoothies. I just would rather chew on something. It makes me feel like I've truly eaten. Okay, and then a tablespoon of maple syrup in each of these. Good sweetener, good natural, good sweetener. So this is the base. This is the only thing that all of these are going to have in common. And then the first flavor variation that we're going to have is called banana bread. It looks really good. I know some people don't like bananas. My oldest daughter doesn't like bananas. But Poppy and I do. And we love banana bread. So I can't wait to try that. Okay, on to the banana bread. Okay, so for the banana bread flavor, you start with the base that we just did, and then you're going to do banana puree, it says. And all it says is you just get a banana that's ripened. Like mine wasn't just black like I normally do for banana bread. Ours was just riper than what I like to eat. I like green bananas. Not green, so they're just hard, but I mean green where it's just gotten just a little bit ripe. I don't know why. I guess it's the texture kind of thing. So anyway, these are soft enough. They just take a fork, smash it down, and this is considered banana puree. Easy, easy. Okay, so I'm just, and this for each, and these are 16-ounce mason jars, and I got the wide tops because I just thought it'd be easier to maneuver. And so, for each one, for each cup, you're going to want one banana. So I did 2 bananas just then, and I'm just eyeballing it to half it. And the only other 2 ingredients are a half of a teaspoon of cinnamon in each, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla. And so then we're going to stir this together. We're going to put the top on. We're going to put it in the refrigerator. And it says when you go to eat these, and these will last up to 5 days in the refrigerator. When you go to eat them, you can put some optional toppings on it. And so for this, it suggested like nuts, like I would do pecans, toasted pecans. It said walnuts. I know those are a little healthier than pecans. But I just like pecans in my banana bread. Okay, and some banana slices and more maple syrup if you want it. So that's what it suggested for that. Okay, so that's the banana bread variation. See how easy that was? Okay, now the second one is peanut butter and jelly. Now I thought peanut butter and jelly and overnight oats, but wait till you see what it is. I think it's going to sound better when you see what's in it than just the sound of peanut butter and jelly oats. But I'll show you. Be right back with peanut butter and jelly. Okay, so for this one, it says raspberry puree. So we're about to make that. It's easy, or it looks easy. I've never done it, but it's 2 cups of raspberries. The store I was at was out of raspberries, so I just got frozen raspberries. I think that'll work just as well, if not better. And then a tablespoon of maple syrup. So since I'm doubling this, it'll be 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And then a half of a teaspoon of vanilla. So a teaspoon of vanilla, since I'm doubling. And it says in saucepan over medium heat, combine all of this, whisk and stir until it softens into a smooth puree, and then cool. Okay. So I will follow those instructions, which will take a little longer since they are frozen. While that's doing, we'll put in a tablespoon of peanut butter for each cup. And I'm just using Jif because That's what I had in my pantry. And once this heats up and does its little thing, the options for topping this in the morning when you get up are raspberries, nuts, and more maple syrup. So I just had that on like little medium high heat and just was stirring it with just whisking it together, and it just made its own little puree. There were a few raspberries that wanted to stay big and chunky, and I just kind of um, pushed on them with my whisk, and they came right apart. Okay, so again, eyeballing half and half. With this. Okay. Yum, these are going to be so good. Easy peasy. That we've already done 2 in like 5 minutes. If even 5 minutes. Let me, gosh, I was about to say let me stir that together, but look how pretty that is. Do I want to stir that together? Do I? I don't know. I guess I need to make sure it gets good and everything gets, the oats get soft. Man, but that was so pretty. Okay, I'm leaving a little bit of the, look at that on the, okay. Because the oats, I can tell, are covered. Oh, yeah. Okay. I say I'm making these for me and Poppy. Poppy gonna be lucky if I tell him about these. Okay. 2 down. So the next one is called Mocha Latte. Okay, so we've got started with the base. And then we are adding 1/4 of a cup of coffee or espresso. We don't do espresso around here. We do coffee. Poppy makes coffee every morning. Like I said, he goes to work really early. So I just am grateful for the coffee that's already made, and I just warm it up. I'm not a coffee snob. Okay, so 1/4 of a cup of coffee in each one, a tablespoon of cocoa powder in each one. Yes. Mocha Latte. And then a pinch of salt. Okay. Let's stir those up. That smells really good. Okay, this next one, Poppy is going to love. And it says that you don't have to use this next one as a breakfast. I mean, you don't have to use any of these as breakfast dishes. But the next one, I am so messy. The next one does say that it is a great snack. I mean, kids would love, well, kids would probably love most of these. But you know what it's called? Peanut butter cup. Yes, ma'am. Okay, now for the chocolate peanut butter cup. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so we start with the base. Then each one is going to have 2 tablespoons of peanut butter added. Where'd my peanut butter go? Here you are. Gracious. 1, 2, I am just making a huge mess. One. Good grief, that's a big old jar. Two. And wipe my knuckles. And then we're going to make a chocolate syrup. A chocolate syrup that goes on top. But then when we put it in the refrigerator, it hardens and makes like a crunchy chocolate topping. And it's actually like, I wouldn't go as far as to say it is a healthy chocolate per se, but it is a healthier chocolate. I mean, chocolate is kind of healthy anyway, right? Not a nutritionist. I just like food. Like cooking food, like eating food. Okay, good and stirred. Now we're going to make the chocolate sauce, the chocolate syrup. I melted 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Just stuck them in the microwave for about 20 seconds. So it's 1 tablespoon for each cup. So I did 2 tablespoons. And then it's a teaspoon of cocoa powder for each one. So of course I'll be doing 2 teaspoons. And we're just going to eyeball it again when we pour it over. And then a teaspoon of maple syrup. So 2 teaspoons. Okay. And then a pinch of salt. Stir this together. And like I said, it's just going to be chocolate liquidy syrup right now. But when we put it in the refrigerator, it is going to harden and give us a little crunch on top. So I'm just pouring about half of it just right on the top. I've already stirred them. I cannot wait to try all of these, but peanut butter cup. Okay, now we have the lemon blueberry pie. I love blueberries. I love lemons. So another one I can't wait to try. Okay, so it's supposed to be a teaspoon of lemon zest for each cup. I'm not doing a teaspoon. I am just going to do some, like half of this lemon. I've already washed it. And when you zest something, you're just getting just that yellow part. Don't go way down into, once it starts, the shiny yellow skin comes off. Don't keep going down into the next layer, because that's like really bitter. You just want that top waxy looking part. And it's very potent, very strong. So since this is just 1 little cup of oatmeal, I don't want to put too much in there. It's probably close to a teaspoon by the time I do this. And then you're supposed to have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, which might be this lemon right here, might be 2 tablespoons. And the way you get more juice out of a lemon is that you roll it around and press down on it, and it loosens up the insides in there and it makes it juicier. That's what I always do. So now I am halving the lemon. I've got my little, wonder if I should, got my little juicer. I'm going to do it, and you know what? This is going to be all I'm putting in there. Call me a rebel. I think that's plenty of fresh lemon juice. I don't want it to be too tart. Okay, and then for each one, 1/4 of a cup of fresh blueberries. And then we are going to stir those. Oh, wait, did it call for anything else? 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla. And I am just about out of this vanilla. I am in the process of making vanilla. I've already mixed it together. I'll link the video below if you've never made homemade vanilla. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Okay, so the suggestions for the toppings for this are blueberries, hemp hearts, and so I bought some hemp hearts because I looked to see, and it's got all kinds of nutritional benefits, and you'll never even know it's in there. I bet it doesn't even have any kind of different flavor. I've never used hemp hearts before, but I'm going to, and I'll let you know when I taste these. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these. That's how easy that was. Number one. Okay, and then number two, I'm going to put all of these in the refrigerator, and in the morning, I'm going to go ahead and just taste them all and let you know what I think about each of these. I've never had any of these flavors, so I'm anxious to get to try them. All right, see you in the morning. Good morning. Not gonna lie, the first thing I thought of when my eyes popped open this morning was I cannot wait to try my oatmeal cups. Okay, so let's see which one. I'm just gonna go for the Mocha Latte first. I'm not much of a chocolate girl in the mornings, but we're just gonna see. Remember, it's the chocolate and coffee mixed together, so let's try it. Okay, and for the suggested toppings, it said coconut, nuts, or grated chocolate. Again, not much of a chocolate girl, so, I mean, in the mornings. So I did some coconut on here, because I do love coconut. Okay, let's go. Oh man, that's good. Tastes just like a mocha latte mixed with your oatmeal. Hey, just combine. You won't have to get your mocha latte and some oatmeal. You've just combined them. Made it a lot easier. That's really good. Really, really good. Okay. Second one I'm going to try is the PB&J. Remember, this was the raspberries and has a little peanut butter mixed in it. And the suggested toppings were raspberries, nuts, and maybe some more maple syrup. Because I can imagine that this will be a little bit tart because of the raspberries, I just put raspberries and a little cashews just for a little mix, a little change, a little shake it up. Man, that's delicious. It is. It's like tart raspberry, but has a little bit of peanut butter. Y'all, that is good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Banana bread. It suggested banana slices, maple syrup, or chopped nuts. I put some banana slices and some pecans. So let's go for this. I'm looking forward to this one. I love banana bread. Oh my stars. If you like bananas or banana bread and you want to be healthier than banana bread, this is the recipe for you. That is so good. Okay, lemon blueberry pie. This was the one that I was like, am I gonna like this? I love lemons, I love blueberries. I don't know why in my mind I'm thinking, am I gonna like this one? let's see. So suggested to put on top were coconut flakes and blueberries. So I did both. So I'm going to get a big old blueberry, get some coconut. Delicious. Now, I'm not just saying this either. All 4 of these have been so tasty. I'm not one to say that I love it if I don't love it. I love all of these. These are scrumptious. Okay, last one. I saved the one for the last that I don't think I would eat in the mornings because I don't love chocolate in the mornings. Even like those protein bars or whatever with chocolate on it. I'd just rather not have chocolate on it. So I told Poppy about all of these last night, and I knew the first one he was going to go for this morning was the peanut butter cup, and I was right. But he sent me a text and was telling me how much he loved it. He said it was awesome, and he was thanking me for it. So I'm anxious to try this. So it said suggested toppings for this were blueberries and or raspberries. So I'll put some blueberries on top. Love some blueberries. Okay. Oh, do you hear that crunch? I don't know if you can hear that. It's got a crunchy chocolate, that chocolate syrup that we made. It's got a crunchy shell on top. Okay, here we go. That is like eating a healthy Reese cup. Yum. You know what I wish now? I wished I'd have had these recipes when my girls were growing up. None of us get just really hungry right when we wake up. So we'd be rushing out the door to get to school. I taught, so I was having to get them ready, get me ready, and try to rush out the door. And they just didn't like to eat so early. So they were eating Cheez-Its on the way out the door. They would have for sure eaten these. And I could have made them the night before, a few nights before. Man. But anyway, it's not too late for you, some of y'all. So make these. These are so good. I mean, if I had more than 2 thumbs up, if I had more than 2 thumbs, I would give all of these more than 2 thumbs up. But since I only have 2 thumbs, every single one of these get 2 thumbs up. They are so good. Okay, highly recommend all of these. And what a great flavor combination. Just one morning, feel like raspberries and peanut butter. One morning, you feel like bananas. I'm just looking forward to this. I will be doing this a lot. And thanks for joining me, G Poppy's Kitchen. Hope to see you again soon.
Whatever comes today, I'm ready. I feel strong, awake and happy. Ready and happy. Good morning, you wonderful world. Good morning, my dear universe. Here comes a nice day, no matter